Welcome to lesson 3. So you have your drawings completely laid out now. So in lesson 3, we're going to cut out your right side view to start with, and we're going to need a bottle of rubber cement and your block of wood. Now the first thing we need to do for your block of wood is in the back part of your block of wood, you have to designate what is the top and what is the bottom. So the top has a little more thickness of wood than the bottom does. So it's a little thicker up here than down here. So the thinner one part is the bottom, the thicker part is the top of the hole cut into it. So now the next thing we need to do is we need to get a pair of scissors, and we're going to cut out our shape around the lines that you created without cutting the lines themselves. So we want to leave a little edge on it, but not much, just enough that you can see the pencil lines that you drew. We'll cut your shape completely out. Cut the top part now. Okay, now we've done that, we're going to lay this graph paper off the side because we will need it later on to cut the top view out. On the back, you notice the dark line here. We do not need this section of paper here, so we're going to cut that off flush with that dark line. Just like so. So now we have our shape of our dragster cut out. Now we're going to take our car and we're going to make sure the bottom is facing us and the top is facing away from us. We're going to take the rubber cement, and we do not need a ton of rubber cement. This stuff goes a long way. So we're just going to brush on some rubber cement on one side of the block of wood, and we're going to smear it out nice and thin. Do not get it globbed up or you'll have wrinkles and it makes it harder to move and to get your design where you want it. Once you have that, make sure you put the lid back on tightly so it doesn't dry up. And now we're going to stick our finger into that hole here, and we're going to lay our design on top. And we want the top and bottom line where the cylinder is going to go, CO2 to go in, to be lined up with the top and bottom of our finger. And then we want to make sure the rest of our dragster fits on our block of wood. And then we're just going to lightly smooth this out. Don't worry if you get a little glue on your fingers. This glue comes off really easy. You're going to do this, lay that on the block of wood just like that. You're going to flip your block of wood over, and on the bottom you're going to put your first, last name, and the period number. Okay, I want you to do that for me. And once you have this complete, then we will move on to the next lesson. Good luck. You can show this or share this with anybody or watch it as many times as you need to get this thing finished.